Hi, everyone.
I can't even tell you how many times we've done this.
Like
technology issues.
A million. We have had some serious issues, but we're here and
Hello.
we're saying hi. And
Welcome to the Match Factory. I am B.
And I'm Corrine. I work here.
And Ella's here someplace. If you saw the photos up on the Facebook page and the Instagram earlier, Ella is visiting for the day. So if there's a small puppy running through, that's why.
Yeah, or a squeak in the background. So let's talk papillon.
Let's talk yarn. The papillon knit along for February is done. Scarves are still trickling in. They're beautiful, all of them. This is Mom's. So this I have what's up.
Look
there we
that. Go. Oh my goodness.
Look at the bottom. I gotta show off this. Look. Oh.
It's so gorgeous. I really think it's so architectural with the lines and the gradient in the background.
This is completely knit in heritage sock. It's squishy and lovely. I need to order some more of this in because it's beautiful. Love it. However, I had some issues. This is not a good news story for me. I finished my papillon.
You saw it on the last podcast, right?
Absolutely. So it looks a little different now. Yeah, it ran. Sorry to block your face.
No, that's okay.
Can I bring this in so you can sort of see what happened to all that beautiful stone color? It just ran and went crazy. So this happens. I called the company. I called Earth Yarns in Florida. I called Estelle Designs, the Canadian distributor. Had lovely talks, great interaction with everybody. After a few days of going back and forth, they chased down the dye lot of this unique fingering and discovered that it was not steamed long enough. So what happened is you heat set dye into a protein fiber, and this one somehow something happened. It was not steamed long enough. So when I put this in the bath to wash it, full disclosure, I left it in way too long because I forgot about it and wandered off because the store was busy. And when I came back, this is what it looked like. I washed it multiple times. I can't get the staining out of those stripes. So we tracked down. Apparently this is an isolated problem with this dye lot. This is not going to happen all the time. They assure me, the distributor assures me that they tested the yarn before they started carrying it in Canada. The company says that this is unique. They're company called Unique. So this isn't normal. So they're replacing the yarn. They're shipping us new yarn. I tracked down everybody who has a dye lot of this yarn from the store. I stalked a woman at work. I can get a little crazy. This is not normal. We're still going to carry the yarn. I'm quite satisfied with their quality control. And anybody who did have this is going to have replacement yarn. It's being shipped here to the store, and I'll get a hold of you.
Yeah, so not a great news story, but you know what? This is part of the behind-the-scenes portion of our store. And, you know, we want to be honest and talk to you guys about things that happen. So, yeah.
And usually this doesn't make it to this point. Sometimes I don't get in a pile of new yarns all at once, or if I do get a yarn, it takes me a long time. That's because I'm getting it in, I'm usually knitting with it, or I'm getting somebody else to knit with it. I'll run it literally through the washing machine and torture test it. Sometimes that happens after it's here. Usually I try to get some ahead or a small amount in an order and try it out first, and I try not to have this happen to the consumer, the people, the knitters, who pour their heart and soul in a lot of work. I mean, I'm a pretty fast knitter, I'm pretty competent, and I knocked this out in a month, and I worked really hard to get that done. Other people are still finishing their scarves, so it takes that long, and you don't want to have your heart broken. You hear this squeaky toy in the background?
That's Ella.
That's She's happy.
She's 4 months old.
4 months.
So, yeah, but you know what?
It happens.
A learning experience for everybody.
And I'm really glad it happened to me, not to you, so that's okay. I'll live.
So one of the other really interesting things that we are starting to do at the store is a Color of the Month club. So you sign up for the club and you get a skein in from Ancient Arts. And you can either decide to take the skein and it becomes yours and you pay for it at that point. Or you can say, no, I don't like that color. And it just goes back into the batch and then we put it up onto the wall. We've done a little fun stitch marker for the first batch, and so we just want to kind of show off the colorway. And do you want to talk about any
So color of the month, a lot of companies, a lot of dyers, indie dyers will do this sort of thing. You sign up, normally you pay ahead and you have to pay shipping through their website and you get it shipped straight to you. But it's an exclusive colorway and you have no idea what it is. You've just committed because you like the artist. This way, we're having them shipped to the store. People have committed to them through the store. I have a list of 25 people, which is amazing. But when it gets shipped to the store, if you don't love it or it comes on a base that's a weight that maybe you're not going to use, you can just say no thank you, and that's fine. And in a couple weeks, any yarn that has been declined, not refused, it's still beautiful, will be able to go up for regular retail. So if there's any left, it'll be available for you then.
Yeah.
So their colorway this month was, what was it? I found
a lucky clover.
St. Patty's Day.
This is the most beautiful ancient arts. I am so in love with these colors. Like, can you guys just hold the presses for like 30 seconds?
It's beautiful.
And this is our fried egg stitch marker. There's one, and then a smiley face stitch marker there.
So if you committed to the club and you bought them ahead, you get your progress keeper along with. This is to help you with your. We're gonna have fried eggs for our St. Patty's Day hangover.
Exactly. So for me, I am in love with this like color. This is totally my bag. So I'm gonna knit a pair of Michelle's mittens. So it's a pattern where you do like basically a double interfacing on the mitten. So you do this one fingering weight, and then I'm gonna put this on the inside, and it's the Ultra Alpaca tonal, and it's gonna be nice and fuzzy on the inside and kind of will felt together. So it's gonna be beautiful. You're not gonna see this color, but it's gonna be on the inside.
This is worsted weight though. Isn't the lining lighter?
No, I think it's worsted.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You have a pair of those, right?
I do. I love them. I love them and I wear them all the time. And when it's really cold in New Liskeard, minus 50, it's so nice to have 2 layers around your hand.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's what I am going to cast on with my lucky clover. So, yeah.
Awesome. So what's on your needles?
So Update number 1. So I've been working on my penguano. It now has a single sleeve and has been joined at the top. So this is the back of it. So you can see the welts. This is mostly scrap yarn or yarn I've had in my stash for a long time. So it's great to get to use some of it. Lots of it from the Match Factory. Surprising. And so this is the one sleeve, and then this is the front, and then this is the other front.
So it kind of overlaps in the middle.
Exactly. And then I'm working on this band at the bottom right now.
The band's almost like a peplum.
Yeah.
But it's sort of more straight, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't flare.
Yeah, but it's going to kind of just add a nice color band at the bottom. And so I saw a great project on Ravelry, and she put embroidered patches on hers, and I was like, I love that idea. So I picked up some when I was in Toronto. So I grabbed this one and this one, and this one is a friend's patch, Jackie, in Toronto. So she gifted that one. I got that one for my birthday. So yeah, so they're gonna go on my sweater and be kind of funky and different and so
cool.
Yeah. So that's what's
I can't
on my
wait
needles.
to see it done.
It's not done yet by any means.
It's been rather.
It's an epic project.
But it's been fast.
It's been really fun. It's like almost a month I've been working on it. And I've been holding fingering weight double. So it's kind of, it's got this really great squishy texture to it. And it's a super fun, like if you have a lot of stash yarn, like some of us do, it's a great way to use up that stash yarn. Because you get to throw in different colors and you can be like, hey, I got that one when I was in, Scotland or, in Vancouver or what have you. So
I think everybody's in Scotland this week, aren't they?
Yeah. Would have been Yarrow Festival. Mm-hmm.
What's on the needles is this is going to be a baby blanket.
Yes.
I haven't made it very far. Yeah.
Yeah. To be determined.
I've been working on my granny stripe Afghan at home a fair bit. I've done a couple sort of epic projects, so I love doing that because it's kind of brainless and I just double crochet for hours.
It's going to be gorgeous. Yeah. Can't wait to show that.
And I'm on Sleeve Island with my Ancient Art sweater. So close.
Yeah.
So close. I'll get it done.
Yeah. I think that's it.
I didn't tell you. I think you've all seen this. This has been around the store a lot. This is the coffee shop wrap.
I think it's super cute with the tassels on the end. Oh my gosh. gosh. And I'm not wearing any hand nets. I'm too hot today.
I've been in and out of this several times. It's sunny. It's beautiful. It's March. We're starting to feel like spring.
Yeah.
So we're scheming up all sorts of new things for spring.
Anyways, stay up to date with us. We'll be back in a little bit.
And can you comment below and let us know how this technology is working? Because we did this completely differently. Hopefully it works.
Yeah, let us know. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.